Raising chicken is not all about how many chicken you're raising, but the number of chicken you can raise consistently so that you can make money consistently, even keeping on learning every new thing that comes your way. In your poultry business, it might be good or bad. If it is good, you just learn from it and do it consistently. If it is bad, you make sure that you don't repeat that challenge that you faced. That is why this farm is still running 6 years of consistency, doing the same things every day, repeatedly, making sure that we can earn every day. From the eggs, even the chicken, if it is the time to sell them. So truth be told, if you're someone who wants to start poultry farming, these are ideas that I'm going to share with you. They will help you run your poultry farm without making a lot of mistakes so that you can earn. You don't need a 1 acre of land even more to start a poultry farm that makes money. The second thing, before you think of the money you're going to get from this chicken, first count the work you're going to give this chicken, time you're going to offer. Are you ready to sacrifice that time, or are you ready for the work you're going to do? If you're not ready, just know that you're not capable of making money from the chicken, because there is always daily work on the farm, even if you install the automated systems. To keep the farm running, you have to start with some savings. Don't just jump from quit your job immediately. That this is my dream business, I have to start it now because I've waited for a long time. Start with some savings. No matter how small it might be, as long as you have it, you can start small. And it is better to learn from others who have been in this business for quite some good time. Some people don't share a lot, but at least you pick some ideas from different people so that you don't make things or mistakes consistently. They will break your heart and quit before you make money from poultry. If you decide to start small, it is the biggest idea that I would recommend to someone who wants to start. But if you're interested in starting a bigger project, just know it requires you to be with a lot of money, the energy, the responsibility. Even if you have workers, you have to offer your energy every single day, even if you have workers on that farm. So your responsibility is always needed if you start a bigger project. Money and your energy every day. As long as you have a home, maybe a structure where you can live, water, even power, it is easy to start. But starting is very easy, but maintaining is difficult to so many people. I'll give you an example. I started with 500 chicken. I found different people in this poultry business and I was admiring them. Oh my God, I want to get that, raise those number of chicken that they had by that time. When COVID started, 2021, their farms were the first to close. I was still in the business. So be strategic. Don't rush because chicken make money. Make sure that you always have some money that can save your business. Don't rush because so and so is making a lot of money and you bring big number of chicken. Guys, poultry is good. It can make you money. It can make you some good capital that can start another business, but it can bring you to a downfall that you might fail to raise again. Remember this, there are hard times when the chicken they need feeds. They're not making profits. Maybe they have not started laying, but they need feeds. They need treatment. So these chicken don't wait even if you don't have money. So if they want something, you have to provide. Make sure that always you have money that can sustain them. That's why I recommend people to start small because management is really difficult, makes difficult. It's difficult for some people. That is why some people quit this business, but not because they could not manage it. They could not invest the money. They had the money, but the management was poor. So there are a lot you're going to face, you're going to knock. So instead of knocking those walls, make sure that at least you get some ideas from other farmers, what they have faced, what kind of things that they use to maintain their farms, and start small. The bigger the number of chicken you're going to raise, more feeds, more money, more medication, even the medicine from the vet. You're going to buy a lot of medication because of the number of chicken you're raising. The vaccines will be expensive because you're going to buy different quantities of vaccines, and more work is required, and there is no excuses. We always talk about the feeds, medication, and the chicken, but we forget about the water. Let me tell you, this chicken drink. So that is why I always tell you that the number of chicken you're going to raise is the expenditure you're going to income. If you're going to raise maybe 500 chicken, they're going to drink differently compared to the 1,000 chicken. So make sure that you bring chicken that you can manage, because even the water is expensive. They drink a lot. I'm telling you the truth. The chicken drink a lot. They drink more than human beings. And if you're going to use national water, you face the charges. It is really very high. So if you have an option of digging the wells, if you have an option of preserving the water in the tank and treating it, that is okay. But to make matters worse, use national water. You see the bills. So the truth no one tells you is that more chicken, more work, more expenses, more feeds. The structures are very expensive because once you raise a lot of chicken, you have to provide them with enough structures. The water bills, yeah, even the earnings are more. That is why we can manage a bigger poultry farm on a small space. So thank you all for watching. If you want to start poultry, it is a good business to start, but set yourself. Don't just quit. It is okay to quit the job and start poultry, but before you quit, at least set some amount of money, start the business. After starting this business, leave it so that it makes some good money for expansion. Maybe if you want to expand, if you're ready for expansion, and after seeing that this business can make you money, you can quit and rest in your business. But don't just jump from your work and start poultry from zero. All you start with the savings. No, that is not a good idea. Let the business first make the money, then you quit. The challenges you're facing in that job, that they are going to be in this business too. So they might be different, but this business also has its own challenge. Starting poultry farming, it's easy, but it is also difficult. So it is in between there, and it is good for someone who is ready for it. Thank you all. I love you. Let's meet.
poultry